Welcome back to the Keep On Growing podcast. I'm Mike Van Duzian. It's a hot one out there today. This isn't a contest. I know it's hotter in other places and cooler, but over here we've been seeing 100, 101, 100 several days in a row, and it's going to be a long, hot summer. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about hydroponics and permaculture. There's something important that I'm working on. You guys let me know how hot it is where you're at, because right now if you're doing hydroponics and it's hot, you're going to have to cool down those containers, and this goes beyond just shading them or morning sun and afternoon shade. When it starts getting really hot like this, you've got to get them into bigger containers, like we're talking about, like the kiddie pools or hydroponic chiller we made, just something bigger that you can go ahead and clear out that water and put some cooler water in around it, so that you don't have to dilute your nutrients by, keep adding cool water to your plants. Just, you got to do something, even if you get out there and mist them during the hottest part of the day. I know some people say don't do that, but I've been doing it with mine and they seem to be doing okay. By the end of the week, we'll show you around outside and show you what we've been doing and what we've been up to and what's still growing out there. But we're planting a lot of stuff, and this comes back to like rebuilding the soil. So this is going to be a good part. Even if some of the plants just go by the wayside, they're just going to end up as mulch, as compost, and we're going to be working on building the soil. So that's going to be fun, and I hope this will help a lot of you out there that want to do something like this. I know we got into hydroponics. It's cheap and easy, and me, I was a failed gardener, so that's why I got into hydroponics in the first place. But now I'm getting back into traditional gardening, and I want to use hydroponics because this might have all been part of some big, grander scheme that I don't even know about, right? Maybe something with the hydroponics. I've always getting questions over the past 7 years, where we show them our synthetic commercial fertilizers, which work great. But some people don't want to use that, and they want to use organic, and I get questions all the time, sometimes on a daily basis. Can I use organic fertilizer, or what kind of organic fertilizer is there? Where can I get some, or do you know of any? And I'm always just saying no, it doesn't work. This goes back to us want to experiment, to try. When people just say something doesn't work, I hate that, and I've been doing it. So I want to work on different types of fertilizers, and they all might not work. So I'm going to experiment, just like we've been doing a lot in the past couple of months, and I've been doing for the past 7 or 10 years. Even while I figured something out and it worked well, I was still experimenting on the side. I love doing that. So I want to work on the organic stuff, and that's why the permaculture comes back in, and it might be something that helps it out. Like I said, this might be part of the grander scheme. Maybe there's something I've learned along the way with the hydroponics, and when I get back into the permaculture, that some way that all of this stuff can kind of mesh together. And if it doesn't, it'll just be a lot of fun. I'm looking into all of this stuff, and I checked out Nate Murray. He's Garden Like a Viking, and I put on the community tab. You guys go over there and just say congrats. He just passed 100,000. Awesome guy. I don't think he's real big into permaculture in the sense of people like making a food forest and just having weeds growing everywhere. But the basic concepts of trying to make permanent agriculture and doing things a more natural way than with synthetic fertilizers, and that he's really into that. And his Garden Like a Viking kind of thing is using the ancient ways, and it's making your own fertilizers and making biochar and different things that we're going to be getting into on this channel. In fact, I've already got a bunch of lump charcoal, and I'm going to be testing out different types of biochar. Who knows, that might be the next organic fertilizer for hydroponics or something, right? So that's exciting for me, because now I'm going to try all these different organic fertilizers. I'm not going to bring in a bunch of synthetic fertilizers and additives to toss. I'm going to try and build my soil a natural way, and using like a lot of the stuff he's talking about on his channel, using a lot of the ways like Marty's talking about with the worm farming and the composting, and just using all of the stuff to take my barren sandy soil and to make it something that plants want to grow in. So I'm excited about it, and like I said, this might help out the hydroponics. There's a lot of you out there. I'm pretty sure if I gave you guys a choice and I said, here's an easy way to do hydroponics, and the people were interested in that, I said, now here's the way you can do it with synthetic fertilizer, and here's the way you can do it with organic fertilizer. I'm thinking that most of you might lean towards organic fertilizer. So if it turns out that we can do it in an easy manner where it's not that much harder than the commercial fertilizer, wouldn't that be fantastic? So that's what we're working on. That's what I just want to let y'all know. You know, this is not going to be a channel where like me and Keela just playing out blueberries, because that's part of the permaculture. Permaculture. We're trying to put out some more perennials and things that come back year after year and keep giving and giving, and blueberries were one of them. I remember growing up and our neighbor having a blueberry plant, and we just went out there and ate them whenever we wanted to. I'm not going to be making videos like this is how you plant a blueberry plant, this is how you prepare a bed, this is how you acidify the soil. There's a bunch of videos out there and I can point you guys to it. That's one thing with YouTube, is everybody wants everyone to watch them. They want to try and give them all the information. The information's out there. I'll point you to it. What I want to show you guys is what I'm doing. So if I plant a bunch of blueberry plants, I'm just going to tell you I did it. If you say how, I'll point you to where the information is. But there's way too much stuff that's going to be going on for me to just turn into a tutorial channel on every little thing that I do. So if the information is already there, you know, say la vie, you guys go find that information wherever it's at. I'll help you find it if you need to. And what I'm doing, you come here and soak that up and take it and use it and experiment with it and learn and grow, and everybody get out there and live to inspire, keep on growing, and be the change. I'll catch you next time. It's Mike Van Duzy with Keep On Growing. Oh, stay cool.